Good day, traders. Before we start, we have to have a CFTC requirement, and today is 4:13 p.m. and we are connected to Ninjatrader brokerage here. This is not a replay, and we just reload the CL to go one more round, and it hit the target at 680, and now we are gonna go one more round here. What I want to highlight today on, for the last 2 or 3 years, we've been using 1 minute and 150 ticks. I want to show on your package how many auto trades we have, and we've been watching those traders for the last few years. On your package here, we have the Auto Pro Trader, Dynamic, Institutional, Next Generation, Price Action. There is 2 in it. The Price Action has 2 different auto trades. This one here is based on a projection, and then under it there is another auto trade on a buy-sell signal. So there is 2 different auto trades here. Then we have the reversal ATM, reversal auto trade, scalper A and a B and a C, and the T4. And we have very simple auto trades in those where you can optimize. And we have the most advanced auto trades that is beyond your imagination. We can take one of the simplest one, and this one is a very simple, straightforward auto trade. And then we have the most advanced auto trade that is beyond your imagination. So we have different kind of auto trades, but what we have noticed for the last 5 years, that the trader is trying to optimize an auto trade, they fail. 90% of those traders, they fail to optimize. The reason is many reasons. The reason is they're not aware of a Renko bar, range no gap. They give you fakes, optimization. They give you all fake results. Another thing, they don't understand the market when the ES or the CL cross the 10 days moving average or the 10 days below moving average, that your optimization, if the 200-day moving average on the ES crossed it, then the whole attitude on that market, or a 50-day moving average, the whole attitude on that market has changed. And whatever you have done the last 3 months is straight to the garbage. You need to re-optimize. About optimization is a wonderful thing for a guy know-how, has the knowledge to optimize, and he needs to keep maintaining the optimization to stay with the market trend when they cross the 10 days moving average, 50 days moving average, 200. So he needs to maintain that optimization. What we have found out, they all fail. The reason is most of those guys don't want to buy an auto trade because they want a refuge from dealing with a manual trading. I can understand that. But also, it's the lack of knowledge. And a lack of knowledge of this market, whether you are auto trading or manual trading, you're not going to make it. On top of that, you're going to put optimization, and we find out most of them fail. What we came out a couple of 3 years ago, so for the last couple of 3 years, what we have done, we are using the same time frame on an ABC scalper. The reason is we are not going to show you the A scalper one day on 230 ticks and another day on a Renko bar and a range bar, because we feel like the trader already lost. On the ABC scalper, you don't need to optimize. This is the benefits. For the guys that want to optimize, and they know how to optimize, they have a knowledge, they know how to maintain this optimization, then they can use the other auto trade. We have very advanced auto trades where it can be traded on the Forex, futures, advanced trading, heavy trading, aggressive, conservative, is over there. But what we kept here on the A and a B and a C scalper, No optimization. When you start your Ninja Trader in the morning, the Ninja Trader communicate if it's any new setting with our server, because we are maintaining those. We know what we are doing. We are maintaining those. And then your Ninja Trader taking those, if there is a new updates, will be taking that, but the trade are coming from your computer. It's not coming from us. So any updates, there is always communication with our server, and you're gonna get the updates without even feeling it or seeing it. And that's why we took that job from the traders. And the traders only need to worry about what time they need to start, how they need to approach this market, whether they want to approach it on a market order or on the market price, market price. Anyway, one of the things in the optimization is the wrong things to do is to start optimization on a Renko bar or range bar or all this. I mean, has no sense in the trend, and the chart doesn't look like there is something. The only thing you can do on an auto trade, whether it's from our auto trade or any other auto trade, is the magic number 1 minute. Try to optimize your auto trade on 1 minute. If your auto trade cannot give you good results on the 1 minute, quit wasting your time and spending your weekends and be aggravated is useless. The structure has to be there. The 1 minute has to be there. Why? As you see, there is a lot of people hide behind Renko or range no gap, and those are misleading. Or some kind of kinky bar, I never heard of it before. It doesn't show anything about trending. Does not have a real movement on the chart. Show me what is trending and what is not trending. This is the 1 minute telling me how this market is trending. Those bar colors is based on a price line. And then you can see when the market is going in between, this is yellow. And then you can see this market start and fell and then went back. You can see where are those yellow. And you can see now that market is going through different direction. On the 1 minute, you can see that market, on what direction this market is going. And as you notice here, we started that auto trade at exactly at 740, and the market kept going. If the market is doing well, let me show you this. Why we need to cut to 500 or 300 as an example. On Monday there is not much to do, then maybe I will lower my target to 300. If the auto trade made it right away, then I can easily look at this. Once you hit the target 650, all what you need to do, or 500, usually if the market go into your direction and your target is 500, and if it's going to your favor, that auto trade is going to stay on that trade until it closes position, and then it's not going to trade. That auto trade also have a news filter, and also we threw a couple of 3 filters in there, but it's not needed because it's already filtered. But when you cut it in pieces during the daytime, as you see today was the ES, not really the best because it was taking a lot of trades. So when it is taking a lot of trades, maybe I don't need to reload it for a new. If we right click and then we reload it now, if you notice here, the ES now, there is no more trades, and it's gonna go ahead and start all over again. Your market analyzer is gonna keep your performance until 2400 hours. In other words, until 12 o'clock. Once 12 o'clock passed, then everything here on the market analyzer is going to be to zero again. or you can set up or reset your account and you start all over again for some, if it was hard for them to understand that. Another thing, when you optimize your auto trade on a 1 minute, the same optimization, the same setting, folks, you can change your time frame to 200 ticks, 150 ticks, 7 range, 4 range, doesn't matter. Once the auto trade is lined up with the 1 minute, you don't need any more optimization. If your auto trade cannot perform on 1 minute, just delete the things, because it's going to be useless. And that's why, folks, we are consistent for the last 3 years on 1 minute as a conservative trader, 150 ticks on an aggressive trader. As simple as that. Now we have some traders are tweaking it to 230 ticks, and we have some traders are using 7 range on the DAX, trying to filter some of the noises. That's very fine. But on our videos, we only use in 1 minute and 150 ticks, and that can make a difference to the trader staying sitting and going back and forth and getting lost between time frame. Immediately when he sees that market work on 1 minute, then on any time frame I can take that market and tweak it the way I want that chart. And as simple as that. On the A scalper, B scalper, and a C scalper, we have took that work from the trader, and there is no more optimization. We have been very busy on the different projects, and I'm not gonna make it public right now, and that's why we have been extremely busy. And very soon we have a big announcement, and we are going on full throttle with something is really, really is going to bring a very good news to some of the traders. Let's look at the NASDAQ today movement as an example. And this is a very they all started in the same time, around 7:40. One of the benefits about the scalpers that we have some traders before they go to work, they can you can turn on that auto trade. We made 2 rounds, and we started at 8:30 a.m. We started, 8:35. So if you are going to work at 9 o'clock, you're done. 1, 2, 3. By using the auto trade all the time does not mean it's gonna, and was a losing trade. So for those guys that wanna do a little trade in the morning while they're having coffee, taking a shower, not dealing with optimization, this is something you can use and try to use which one you want to do, the B scalper or A scalper or C scalper. There is a purpose for each one of them. Folks, that's all what we have for today. I want to say please be careful with your trading, and God bless you all.